Hey guys, Justin Brock here. Today I'm going to take a minute to go over our top 7 referral partners in the insurance industry, specifically Medicare or health insurance. And I really hope you guys get some value out of this lesson. And if you do, or if you got any value out of the channel, please hit subscribe and like the video. That would really help us out. So stay tuned and we'll get right to it. Okay guys, without further ado, I'm going to get into the 7 best referral partners that we have found for Medicare or health insurance. The idea here is to get in front of the right clients that we can help, and a referral is the best way to get in front of people, because the transfer of trust from the person referring them into you happens at just an amazing rate, like how much people trust you once they have a referral from someone who also trusts you, who maybe they trust or value their opinion. So I'm going to do this in order of success, starting at and these are all successful, but the least successful to the most successful for us. So number 1 is property and casualty agencies. Property and casualty agents that don't do health insurance or Medicare are looking for people who do health and Medicare who don't also do property and casualty. So if you're not doing home and auto insurance and you're doing health and Medicare, you'd be surprised how many of them would openly refer that business to you, and maybe you could work out reciprocal referral relationships or things like that. So that one's been very good for us over time. What I like to do with these is try to develop a lot of relationships, because it's not like one sends you a lot of referrals, but you get the occasional referral from all of them, and it adds up. And especially if you can refer somebody to them every now and then, it kind of reminds you or reminds them that you're there, and then they refer more to you. So property and casualty agencies, number 7. Number 6 is real estate office managers and real estate agents. So in the real estate business, there's a couple of reasons that this happens. One, if you're doing health insurance, real estate agents are oftentimes not covered under a group plan, and so they kind of refer themselves and talk amongst each other and come to you for health insurance. But on the Medicare side, they also know when people are relocating. They're talking to people. Who have parents that have Medicare, and they're always looking to save money on one thing so they can afford more budget for housing. So they actively engage these people. Number 5 is bank tellers. Bank tellers are good because they come into contact with a lot of people. They're already handling their finances. People will come in and ask them what certain drafts are, and they'll tell them, hey, it's your supplement. Maybe you should shop it with so-and-so. Maybe that's your health insurance. You should shop it with so-and-so. So we get a good amount of referrals from bank tellers. We don't have as many of those relationships, but 2 or 3 of them have been very good referrers. Number 4 is friends, family, and neighbors. Friends, family, and neighbors, what we really need to do there is make sure that they know what we do, and they will refer. I find that I get my sometimes least quality referrals from friends and family. I'm not sure what it is about that, but they don't seem to understand what we do, so we're probably not doing a good job of telling them, because we're not trying to sell to our friends and family. But we get more referrals. We get a lot of referrals, but and some of them do turn out to be quality. So that's another one. Number 3, and this is where it gets kind of good, is doctors' offices. This can be anyone from a doctor to a nurse to ideally an office manager or a billing staff person. We actually had a mail piece that we sent out a long time ago. It was like an advertisement. We were talking about what we could help with. And this billing staff person in an doctor's office down near Jackson, Mississippi, kept it in a drawer and used to make a photocopy of it and give it to everyone that came through asking about overpriced Medicare or overpriced health insurance. And so she probably sent us 100 referrals over the course of a couple of years. And the reason we know that is because then she came to us when she turned 65 for her own Medicare, and she told us that story. So, but doctors' offices clearly are getting asked about their coverage. They're being told, why is my copay so high? Whatever it is. and they can refer people to you, contrary to what some of them will tell you it's some sort of HIPAA violation or something, but really that it's not. They don't understand what they're talking about. They can refer people to you if they want to. Pharmacists is another good one. Pharmacists are always getting asked about the drug coverage within their health insurance, their Medicare Advantage plan, or just their standalone Part D plan. A lot of pharmacists will help people shop this, but if you let them know that you're not going to try to send them to another pharmacy, you're going to keep them with drug plans that are preferred at that pharmacy, and you develop relationships, you'd be surprised how many of them do not want to do these drug plan reviews. It's extremely time consuming for them and doesn't really do anything but help them retain their clients or their patients. So if you tell them you're going to help them retain these patients, but you're going to take that burden off of them, you could pick up some additional business that way. It's been a huge referral partnership for us. We have 2 or 3 pharmacies that refer us a lot of people over time. Number 1 is your own clients. If you're doing a really good job letting your clients know that you're there, being very, very helpful, doing what's best for them always, you're going to get a lot of referrals from your clients. There are things you can do to enhance the level of referrals you get, like telling them, just point blank when you're on the phone, telling them, our business really does thrive on referrals. There are a lot of people out there that are using, people that aren't best for them, that aren't doing what's best for them, and we really do want to do what's best for people, just like we have you. Do you know anyone that, and that's you asking actively for a referral, but even if they don't know anyone, if you tell them that, when it comes up in conversation, they're going to remember, hey, you should call Justin, or you should call so-and-so. So those are the 7 best referral referral partners that we have. Please put in the comments on the video what referral partners I'm leaving out. I'm sure that there's some other good ones that everybody would like to grow relationships with, and those are the 7 that come to mind first in me. But I'm sure there's some that I'm not even thinking of that if you said it, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. That is a great referral partner. So comment below, subscribe, and like, and thank you guys for watching again.